Hi guys, I just finished my meeting, my fireside chat meeting, and I thought I would do just kind of a recap on what we talked about today. I'm sorry, I guess we made a mistake and some of you guys had the wrong, excuse me, we had the wrong link and the wrong thing. So I apologize. We made a mistake. It was on our end, and oh my gosh, we are not perfect, and I'm sorry for that. I want to start by thanking our faculty. We worked really hard to keep going, not stop. I think we're like one of the only studios that I know. I'm a group of 300 studios that get together. We actually get together twice a week now because of everything that's going on. Most of them took a week off. They took their spring break early, and we didn't do that because I didn't want to miss a beat. And there's probably good and bad with that, but I'm going to look at the good. I had a weekend to figure it out myself, to train the teachers and to get it all ready to go. And I don't know, we did it somehow. So I'm pretty proud of all of our teachers and our faculty and everybody that worked so hard to put it together for the kids. I want to thank our apprentices. They have been amazing. They have stepped up to the plate, and it is so cool to watch. These kids are in our program to learn how to be teachers, and they didn't even need assistance. They're going into other classrooms. They're going above and beyond. They're going and helping other teachers, and it's awesome. I want to thank the students who have been the early adopters. I mean, yeah, they have been absolutely amazing. The parents, because you guys are the ones who support the kids. Again, this is a lot for us. This is like all new tech. I mean, I don't know. I had to learn. I had never been in the Google Classroom before. Yes, I've used Zoom, but I didn't know all the different functions. So it's been definitely a learning process, but hey, it's made me a better person and I've learned something new. So I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's been exciting keeping the kids busy. All the things that we've come up with. I did story time, so seeing all these little faces before they went to bed in their jammies, and they just had their baths, and it was so cute. So I read stories to them. I did a dance party where Braxton was with me at the time of his life. He had like literally costume changes. We were in Ryder's room that had the lights, and Braxton would come in every 5 minutes, and he had a fur coat on, glasses, you name it. And Zeus, my dog, my lab, was involved. It was great. We've had, I know, a ton of pop-up classes. Chelsea did an adult ballet class that was really fun. We had a mindfulness class. Genevieve just did a class that was incredible. It's kind of, I know the kids are super excited to see her. Ria is doing a class on Friday, a salsa class that, you know, it's open to the public too, actually, and any member of CDC. So what I've tried to do with that is 90% goes to our kids, our members, our students, our dancers, and then 10% we're opening up to the public because it's just a good gesture, and if we can make a kid's life a little better, then we're gonna try. That's our job. Ricky Malouf, hip hop instructor, amazing, from Arizona, club dance, all the dance awards. I don't know if you're a dance, like someone like Carrie Burke that knows everything, then Ricky is your man. He is teaching on Thursday, and it's going to be pretty cool. He's doing an intermediate advanced hip hop. All of your pop-up classes are in your classrooms. Where you need to do is sometimes you need to scroll down to the bottom, but it says e-classes. Click on the e-class, go to the classroom, and you'll see any of the pop-up classes. Click on them. It will send you right to the link. Which takes me into, oh, I'm not done, sorry. Social media. Social media has been awesome. Make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Instagram. We've had challenges. We're mailing out prizes. Right now we're doing a splits challenge. Jennifer, our aerial silks gal, has come up with this really cool whole splits. Every day we're putting a video on Instagram, and then kids can do this splits challenge. We've put a bunch of downloadable stuff in the classroom. So coloring pages, I've done homework assignments, crossword puzzles, all sorts of different things. I know that CLI for the older kids, I pay into that. That's a subscription that I pay into. and they're allowing me to open it up to my dancers. So there's classes that they can take whenever they want. There's live classes, people like Twitch, that's from So You Think You Can Dance. Just amazing people on there. So make sure you utilize that. Another thing is we are not closing for spring break. We usually do. That's a bonus week. If you want to take class, cool. If you don't, cool. But we'll be here teaching, and we'll have tons of pop-up classes for that as well. Tiny Tots and Minis, they get to take as many classes as they want. So Tiny Tots can take class from me, Raylyn, Amanda. Who else teaches Tiny Tots? Dylan. I can't even think of everybody, but feel free to take whatever classes you want. Same with Minis. You want to pop into Marie's class and then go to Chelsea's class, you can do that. And all those links, again, are in your classroom. We decided to do Google Classrooms because it follows what the kids are doing in school. Most of them are familiar with it. I know a lot of us aren't, but most of them are. It's actually pretty easy once you get in there and figure it out, because I had no clue, got in there. I'm like, oh, this is cool. So it's user friendly, which I really loved. It makes it so organized for you. Everything's in your classroom, so you don't have to be going through all your emails and like freaking out trying to find things. Your assignments are in there. Your Zoom links are in there. Anything your teacher thought you might be useful, or recital routines that are recorded. I put my music in there so the kids can practice. So all of that's in there, and it's just a really cool resource for you guys and makes things nice and neat. We're still having all of our classes right now at the same times with a couple of minor changes. Other than that, all of the classes are at the exact same time to make life easy for you. Recital is still happening. We don't know exactly what the recital looks like. It's not going to be at the Civic, because the Civic is going to be probably using its facilities to house people, kind of like hospital beds, whether it's for our community or maybe helping out the Bay. So we're not doing it at the Civic. Some ideas are, Anderson River Park. Let's keep with the circus theme. Maybe we have food trucks. We do it on the amphitheater. We do it outside. We make it a celebration. I'm all about having a good time with our students and celebrating. And, maybe we have to do it in phases, or like more than one group happening. We could also possibly have it at theater, where it's a smaller theater and we do every other seat or something like that. And honestly, it depends. It depends on what people feel at that time, what is happening, because things are changing all the time super quickly, what the CDC says, not our CDC, the other one, what the governor says. So we're kind of just playing it by ear, and as soon as we know, we'll let you know. And I'm assuming that I'll have a better idea mid-May, but my plan is recital in June, same time. If not, we move it back a little bit, and again, we'll let you all know. April tuition, that's being taken out tomorrow by auto pay. Other than that, I just opened up the lines for people, and they just kind of shared some of the things. I know a lot of people really enjoy the pop-up classes. They liked seeing Genevieve because they haven't seen her in a while. One of my teens opened up her line and said, I'm kind of lonely. It's nice to see my friends, and it feels good to dance. And that was like, oh my gosh. I know, seeing my little kids, like their little faces, oh, I just want to bite them and eat them. And they're just so excited to dance. And like, for the most part, they do really well. My 2-year-olds, like, they're listening. They got their spoons for their sticks. And so that has been awesome. It's been exciting seeing the kids that have gotten stuff in the mail, that have won some of the prizes. I know one of the moms said her daughter, like, everything's kind of taken away, kind of like my son. It's grade 8, you're supposed to be celebrating grade 8. We're not going to be having that. That's fine. So this gives her daughter something to look forward to every day. She puts her makeup on, she does her hair. And I just really want us to be that light for everybody. And I promise you, we've been working so hard to make that happen, and trying to be creative and come up with the coolest things. So I just want to end this on thank you. We love you. We love our dance students so much, and it gives us so much happiness to see their faces. And we will all get through this because we're strong. We're in this together, and we're learning new stuff. We're learning new tech stuff. We're like so tech savvy. Anyways, love you guys. Have a great night, and mwah.